These are the 30 craziest thinking outside the box moments in football history. And first up, a moment that put Messi and Suarez on the front pages all over Spain.
Leo Messi steps up, plays it short to Suarez. Oh, it's a hat-trick for Suarez.
Ha, that's hella smart. But so is Dennis Bergkamp, because his move is so creative, it's still considered as one of the best plays in Premier League history.
This is Bergkamp. Oh, wonderful shot from Dennis Bergkamp.
Hey, yo, what? I'm getting dizzy myself. That's some insane skill, just like 24-year-old Neymar had. The Brazilian winger was already praised for his insane 5-star skill moves, and defenders knew that they had to watch out for that. But when he was trapped in a corner at the 2018 World Cup, he left his opponents bamboozled. Jesus, those defenders had no chance. But sometimes you gotta break the rules to stop your opponents from scoring.
Primer palo le cae de nuevo a James, que para el juego para decir que el balón no está hinchado, pero tiene que ser el árbitro.
James actually convinced the ref to give him a new ball, and he didn't even get a yellow for it. But someone who should get fined is this ball boy, because he came up with the sneakiest plan ever to meet Ronaldo. Every football fan has dreamed about meeting the Portuguese GOAT, and some were actually lucky enough to do so. This kid got to walk with him onto the field, some kids just decided to take a run for it, and others get tackled before they can even get close to him. But this kid tops all of that. He really thought outside the box and somehow managed to become an official ball boy, all while secretly planning to meet his idol. Hey, dude even photobombed a team pic. But that's not the most iconic photo in this video, because that title belonged to Francesco Totti and his never-before-seen celebration back in 2015.
Sequence di Holebas. Totti! Scototti! Il pareggio della Roma!
Dude actually planned this whole thing out just to get some extra likes on the gram. And his celebration even made it into FIFA. But the goal itself wasn't as impressive as number 24, because that left everyone speechless. Holy shit! You can only score one of those in your career. No wonder he did a she after. But someone who also likes to shock goalkeepers is Ellen White.
Oh, and it was touched to Ellen White.
I bet nobody saw that coming. But at number 22, we take out the box quite literally, because back then no one knew Pretty Boy Dave had a shot like this.
And Beckham saw Sullivan off his line.
From his own freaking half? That's nuts. But not all players have a long shot like that. Some clubs get creative and actually train ball boys in their advantage.
Oh boy, he's out sharp.
Oh, he's ready.
He's out sharp. Lucas Moura, cool head. The top finish from the top striker. Here's the love.
What? That kid gives Kane better assists than most of his teammates. No wonder he got invited to the dressing room afterwards.
To do that, you have to be a very good ball boy.
But someone who wasn't praised as much for his throw-ins is Justin Balow, because he thought way outside the box, and it almost got him sent off. That's just disrespectful, man. But so is this guy, who deserves an award for the sneakiest striker in history. But he's not as cheeky as Messi. Now I understand why he's been doing this recently. Dude doesn't want his own trick to get used against him. But that trick isn't as controversial as Darren Bent's, because he arguably scored the freakiest, maddest, and most talked about goal in football history.
Absolutely ridiculous. What is it doing on the pitch, for goodness sake?
It was the 17th of October 2009, Sunderland versus Liverpool. Back then, away fans were located right behind the goal in the Sunderland Stadium. And one of those was a 16-year-old Callum Campbell, who quickly became the most hated teenager in the UK. Just like any other game, Callum was singing and cheering on the Reds before the game started. Fans were bouncing around a Liverpool beach ball that came his way, and instead of punching it towards the other fans...
Is it the balloon? Is it the balloon? Jeb, it's a heavy balloon, not one of them light ones, and it's... Wait, it's the balloon! It's gone in! It's gone in! It would have gone to Rainer, and it's hit the balloon and gone in. It's 1-0, and so unlucky, Liverpool.
That beach ball caused Liverpool to lose the game, and it's still being exhibited in the National Football Museum in Manchester. I understand why Pepe Reina never got over it, but that was just bad luck, unlike this secret corner plan, because the opponents didn't realize that touch brought the ball into play. Too bad the ref disallowed the goal only seconds later. Luckily, that didn't happen to this Boca Junior player.
Palacios la da y Caleri se va para el gol o Tevez, Caleri o Tevez, Tevez no, Caleri, cantalo.
Damn, instead of just passing to his teammates, dude just pulled off the sickest Rabona ever. That's some quick thinking, but nobody thinks faster than Thierry Henry.
Quick one from Henry.
No wonder he earned himself a statue at the Emirates. His IQ and skills were out of this world. And someone he looked up to is the greatest Dutch player ever, Johan Cruyff. Most of you only know him from his icon card and funny hairstyle, but oh boy, this man was a creative genius. He was the first ever to do the penalty pass, did uncounterable fake shots, broke dozens of ankles, and was the first player to ever do this turn.
I never did on the training or in free times tricks. I never did tricks. I saw something and I did it, and it just came out.
But Cruyff wasn't the only one who invented a world-famous move, because next up is Zizou, who's got a few tricks up his sleeves himself. And I'm not even talking about his infamous headbutt, I'm talking about this skill. Ha! I can only do that stuff in FIFA, man. But this Chinese team did it the other way around. They actually used a trick from FIFA in real life.
一列になって誰が蹴るかわからないあのフリーキックで一列ゲット。
Well, we've made it to the top 10, which means only the smartest and most creative moments from here on out. And at number 10, we have a goalkeeper that scored 41 goals, was his team's first free kick taker, and made the craziest save I've ever seen. Meet Rene Guita, aka El Loco. He got the nickname because he wasn't your typical goalie. His teammates would describe him more as an attacking keeper, meaning he would randomly start dribbling past his opponents onto the other half, so his team would get a counter as quickly as possible. This dude had some crazy skills for a goalkeeper.
Redknapp. Goodness me, have you ever seen anything like that in your life from a goalkeeper?
But he's not as skilled as Alexander Arnold, who did something so exceptional at the age of only 20, most experienced footballers would have never thought of. Yeah, in the 2018-2019 season of the UCL, Barcelona had won their first leg against Liverpool with a 3-0, and nobody was expecting Liverpool to make a comeback, but they never stopped believing. So when Liverpool got awarded a corner,
Emotion of what's going on in this game. Early goal. Origi!
That was a little moment of genius, Trent, to send out that fourth. I mean, it was. Have you worked on that, or was it just that instinct?
Yeah, obviously, I think it was just instinctive, but it was just one of the moments where you see the opportunity, and obviously Dave was switched on as well at the, to finish it off, and it probably came out of him a bit fast, but he's a top player, scored 2 goals for us tonight, and I think it's one of them where everyone will remember this moment.
But that's not the only moment I'll remember. Hey, yo, what? That's just dirty. But what these guys pulled off just seemed impossible. What? I can't believe that worked. But I was even more surprised when I saw Di Maria's goal, because that made headlines all over the world. Angel really thinks outside the box. But so does Newcastle's Shelvey, because even after hearing the whistle, he still finds the net.
Shelvey goes beyond. Shelvey's been released, but offside. It's a good run. I'm not sure he knows John Joe Shelvey. VAR checking the goal here. What are they given? It's a goal! It's 2-0 to Newcastle United.
And that's why you should always trust your own gut. Something Edding knows better than anyone else. Because, oh boy, nobody saw this assist coming.
In de blessuretijd. Overleg tussen Heine en Eiting. Scheppasje is heerlijk uitgevoerd. Wow!
But we finally made it to the top 3, which means only the craziest thinking outside the box moments from here. And first up, we got a fan who's been supporting Ajax for over 25 years in a very, very creative way.
Iedereen met een Ajax-hart, die kent je. Al het publiek, de spelers, iedereen kent je. Je pept niet alleen de supporters op, maar ook het elftal. Moet je nagaan welke spelers jij in de loop van de jaren gemotiveerd hebt om het beter te doen dan ze toch al hebben. Danny Blind?
Blind, ja.
Ja, zijn zoon Daly.
Ook.
Jari Litmanen?
Ook.
Suarez?
Ja.
Yeah, this extraordinary man is Gerrard, aka the courtside runner. And after motivating different generations for over 2.5 decades, dude has actually been given an official hero award by the mayor of Amsterdam. And someone who deserves one too is Schürrle. It was the 2019 group stage, Real Madrid versus Ajax, a crucial night for the club from Amsterdam because they lost the game at home and needed to put up a fight to make it to the quarterfinals. And that's exactly what they did. 18 minutes into the game, and Ajax was leading 0-2. But then the most incredible think outside the box moment came at the 72nd minute when Schürrle earned himself a standing ovation. Yeah, he really hit the net from that angle, humiliated the tallest goalkeeper in Europe, and single-handedly sent home all Madrid fans. No wonder he got the Ajax Goal of the Decade award. But that's nothing compared to our number one, the craziest thinking outside the box moment I've ever seen. It was the 2018 Champions League final, Madrid versus Liverpool. This was one of the most anticipated games of the decade, and things were already off to an aggressive start when Ramos injured Mo Salah early on in the game. This meant war, and all players were on edge, especially Benzema. So instead of calmly walking away from the goal, he put himself in the history books with this goal.
It's far more straightforward to Raul. It's a goal! Extraordinary! Benzema taking advantage of the error by Karius.
Now that's hella smart. But even smarter as you click in the 20 most absurd moments in football history.